All right, get ready with me to go darting. Darting is day partying. My roommate's cousin, who I'm also friends with, is having a birthday party at a bar downtown. I also thought it would be fun to do like a little like, this is my go-to makeup look. No bells and whistles, you know, just kind of like my typical I'm going out in public makeup look. The space where you used to be, your head on my shoulder. I have dark circles. It's genetics, like coming from an esthetician to whoever's listening. If you have dark circles, chances are it's just genetics. And no matter what skincare companies tell you, you can't get rid of them. I'm so sorry to announce, but you can't. If you get less sleep, then like, yeah, they're gonna look more pronounced. And I'm a terrible sleeper, so they're always pronounced. But to offset that dark purpley color, I use this peach corrector from LA Girl, their Pro Concealer. There it is! And you just blend it out with your finger. I know this base routine is a little like clear skin privilege, but I haven't always had clear skin. I, in fact, have sensitive, hormonal, acne-prone skin, and I've worked really hard to get it to this point. But it's not up to me if it breaks out, you know? But when my skin is behaving, I like to do my base like this. So I put concealer, like in the parts that, you know, need it. Like around my acne scars, around my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and you just blend it out, right? Honestly, I've never found a concealer that truly makes it look like I don't have under eye bags. I don't think it's possible. Okay, and then what I like to do here, especially if I was just going out for like errands or something, I would just like leave it at this and maybe put on a little bit of bronzer and highlighter and blush. But since I'm going out in public and seeing people, we're gonna put a little bit of foundation on. Just like a touch, whisper of a foundation. So I'm gonna go with look at this cap. The way that these makeup companies, we just fork over money to them, and like, this doesn't stay on. This doesn't stay on at all. And that's why it's fucking leaking everywhere. But anyway, I take literally the tiniest little pump, okay? I'm just gonna put it like on my cheeks where I didn't put a lot of foundation. Concealer, a tad on my chin, a little bit, like literally where I didn't put the concealer. You can always add a little bit more, but I'm just like, throw less foundation. Holy shit. This song is from Dirty Dancing 2, Havana Nights. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't speak Spanish, but I listened to this so much when I was younger, like in high school, that I like, I'm not saying anything. I'm just kind of copying what she's saying, just like the sounds of what she's saying. I should really learn what she's saying in this song because I love this fucking song, and I just like found it the other day. Okay, so so now what I do is, what I've added into rotation is the Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer and Skin Sculpt, I think it's called. But they look like this. This is in shade light medium. So then I'm just taking it, like this is meant to just kind of like warm up your skin tone. Like it's not really a bronzer or a contour, but like it just is meant to give you like a little glow, you know? I was doing a really good job learning Spanish back in 2019 because I was dating someone from Venezuela, and I dropped off a little bit during the pandemic because I was just like at home with my parents all the time. I gotta get back to it. Okay, and again, since this is like the zhuzhed up version of my everyday makeup. Hey, Christina, hush, baby. I'm gonna add a little bit more of like a bronzery contour business. Oh, sorry, what I just did was I put a little bit extra brightening concealer over the concealer that I already put. Now I'm gonna spray finishing spray before my powders. Oh, tell me now you know since you've been gone. Okay, and then we're gonna put a little finishing powder under the eyes. We're gonna get into that quickly because, you know, under eyes do love to crease quick. The quicker you get to putting the powder on, the less likely the concealer's gonna settle in your loins. Not your loins, your lines. I don't really like powder the crap out of my face, but I do put it like where I don't want to be shiny. Your ass is stinky and you built like a mole. Best line in all of music history. So how you finish off the like skin sculpt that I put on before, they have the skin enhancer and you literally just like put it over top and it's supposed to just give it a nice little glow. My favorite blush, I'm a big liquid blush bitch. The Milk, what is this? The Milk Bionic blush is so good. It's meant to be like skincare blush, you know, like it's a serum-y, it's not cream, it's not liquid. I only put them right here, but it's pretty pigmented, so I just put like 2 little dots and then I put a little bit over top of my nose so I can look like a cute little anime character. And then take a brush. I like a brush and just blend it out. I'm glad blush is back. I remember when people hated blush. When I first started doing wedding makeup, people would be like, I don't want any blush. No blush. Like, oh, okay. All right, you're gonna look a little dead, but because once you put foundation on, if you don't put blush on, you're taking away your natural blush of your skin, of the blood beneath your skin. And then lastly for the base, highlighter. I love the Rare Beauty, I think it's like called like a illuminizer. What's this called? Liquid illuminizer. Again, 2 dots. You know with Rare Beauty, they don't, you know, you don't want to do too much. And then I blend it out a little bit with my thingy before I use my sponge. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna spray it one more time. My makeup does not move. I did one of my besties' makeup for her wedding and she was like, I woke up the next morning and I still looked beautiful. When you use a mixture of powder and finishing spray in this way, it ain't moving. Onto eyeballs. You only really need 2 brushes for a simple eye look. If like the fact that there's just so many different brushes out there freaks you out, these are the 2 that I use, okay? This one is more for like blending and like less precise. They're both fluffy brushes, right? So this one is like fluffier and bigger and it's less precision. This one is still fluffy, but it has more precision to it and you'll see what I mean. I'm using this ColourPop Play It Jewel. We're gonna go in with this color right here, Purity. And then we're just going to put that all over like the crease and you're just like going in like little circles like this, okay? And I like to blend it out towards the edge of my eyebrow, bring it in towards the front of my eyebrow. So this is meant to just kind of warm up the eyelid. Like the key to like good eyeshadow is just to blend even when you think that you're done blending. My hand is cramping, Mrs. Puff! Keep blending. I said this on my live the other day, but I'm in my Dodie era. I missed her the first time around. I remember I was listening to one song of hers that I had on a playlist, and I was like, and my boyfriend was like, oh my God, throwback. And I was like, to who? He was like, Dodie, you didn't know her when she was like a Tumblr girl? And I was like, no. And I was on Tumblr, but I didn't know her as a Tumblr girl. And I just discovered her because my roommate keeps putting her on her playlists. And I was like, there's something about her. Okay, so then we're gonna go in for more precision. I'm gonna use this color, Piece It Out, okay? It's like just a bit darker. You're gonna go on like the outer triangle of the eye. Do you know what I'm saying here? The thing about like being able to do eyeshadow well that I've found that I tell people is that you have to have a light hand. Like if I were like going like this, you can tell like that's not blending anything nicely. It's almost like when you're driving. You know what I mean? Like when you're little, you think people drive like this because it's just like you're little and you don't understand. You're like, woo, they just go like this. But in reality, when you drive, you're like, Does that make sense? It's like very short and controlled. And then what you can do is to help blend into that original color you put out, grab the other brush and just blend the two together and blend them up and out. Makes it less harsh, but you still have that like gradient. And then sometimes like after I've taken some of the deposit off the brush, I like to bring it in like a little bit this way. Every time I hear this song, I want to watch Rocket Man. Rocket Man is one of those movies I've watched like an unreal amount of times because I keep showing it to people and I'm like, I'll watch it with you. And I've probably seen it like 6 or more times. I saw it on a date with the Venezuelan man that I was dating, that I was talking about. And I remember that was like one of our first like dates and he kept wanting to like neck in the movie. And I'm literally like, trying to watch. Like, I don't know about y'all, but anytime I've ever gone on a movie date, I'm like, don't distract me. We can neck anywhere else. Actually, I lied. You need 3 brushes, at least for this look. Fluffy brush, but it's like wider. I take this color in this Give Beauty palette, Danger Zone, and I mix it, because it's very light, with this color, and I put that in the center. And you literally just, you don't need to wipe, you don't need to swipe, you can just pat it. And then you can kind of just like, the excess, just kind of pat it on the top here. I have this Urban Decay Space Cowboy glitter. And you just literally take your little fingy and put it all over. I'm going to do a liquid liner because I don't feel like dealing with powder. I've been a makeup artist for how many years and I can never get my eyeliner matching. I've given up. Oh, fuck. We're gonna have to do a dramatic wing today, guys. What is this packaging? I literally can't even get this with my teeth. I feel like an animal without opposable thumbs. I put on just like a little mascara. I'm putting on eyelashes, so it doesn't really matter what the mascara does. But I've also been really into lately, like a really bright inner eye. So I take this NYX, don't judge me on how disgusting it looks, this like NYX Jumbo pencil. Hello? And I just put it in the inner corners and then like blend it a little bit so it's not, you know, chunky. I don't think this is a full lash outing, so I just, you know, cut the ends off of my eyelashes. See, just gives it like a little extra flip at the ends. There we have it. That's the basic look. I don't usually do my lips until I know what I'm wearing, because sometimes it calls for like a sweet little pink lip, sometimes we need a brown, sometimes we need a Merlot. I'm gonna figure out what I'm wearing and then do my lip, but now I'm gonna go do my hair. So let's get the hair done. Okay, I don't have enough time to like cycle through my clothes and see what I wanna wear, so I was told that it's casual, so we're gonna do as casual as I possibly can, okay? We're gonna do this black denim mini skirt. We're gonna do a trusty black turtle, of course. Casual but classy. Got some hoops. Fantastic. So we're finishing it off with this black blazer, my Pauline bag. I'm bringing a scarf in case it gets a little chilly, because it's warm out. That's why I'm not wearing a normal jacket, but that's the fit. All right, let's go.